one thing that you touched upon that I want to just revisit. So you kind of took the plunge, and I think a large proportion of our audience might be people that do video production or any creative, industry like that, but they do it as a hobby or an interest. And they're thinking, I can't do this as a business. I was actually in that position at one point. I was working for a marketing company in the marketing department of a company. But I knew deep down that I wanted to be a videographer, and I couldn't take that jump. And eventually I did. And it was so scary. I left behind my pension and job security and, redundancy pay, all those things that you get from a company. And I joined a startup video production company, and then fast forward 4.5 years, I did that again. I made the jump again, but this time I went in and started my own video production company. So what advice would you have for people listening in that were in my position and your position? We weren't comfortable, we weren't happy, we knew the goal, but we didn't take that jump. They haven't yet taken the jump. What would you say to them?
I would say just do it.
Yeah.
Like literally. And it's easy for us to say this now.
Of course.
Because we're doing it and we're in it.
We're living the dream.
And yeah, exactly. And when people have that security, and I say it like that because how secure really is it? And I was having a conversation with a client of mine on our walk this morning. Yeah. And he's a very successful business owner. He's in his 60s now. So great person to have around to just air my thoughts. Into, like amazing. And one of the things we were talking about was, with everything that's happening in the world at the moment, with prices going up and people who are on fixed incomes from their jobs, from their secure jobs, well, there's not a lot they can do with that.
No.
They're on a certain amount of money, and that's it. Yeah. Whereas, he was saying that, someone like yourself and him and you as well is like, well, we can always just kind of go, well, I need to get a few more clients.
Yeah, yeah.
You may lose some because of what's going on, but you could easily just ramp up some marketing or, have a few more conversations and get a couple more clients in, which takes that up.
Never get comfortable, basically.
It's almost like limitless, right? So in that regard, I would say just do it. But the fear comes in where they've already got something. They've got something to lose.
The security.
And that's the issue. That's the thing that holds us back.
Yeah.
And again, one of the reasons why I created like your brand advantage was to help people figure out and not to say, go and start your own business, but to go, well, let's go through the journey and see if that is something that you need to do or you should do or you want to do.
Yeah.
Or is when we go through kind of your vision and your values, like we actually figure out that this job is where you should be.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This is what you should be doing. So I'm not here to go, oh, everyone should have a business and everyone should have their own brand and
Yeah.
Right. Because I think that's the issue, is that message is so out there now that some people are getting washed away with the current, do you know what I mean? Of that, let's do it. And they get into it, they leave their job and they're like, oh crap.
Yeah.
What we've done without that kind of thought process. So there's that, just when I say just do it, take the step, what I mean is take the next step necessary, which might be answer those questions.
Yeah.
Is this what I need? Is this what I want? What do I actually want?
Yeah. The first time around, actually, when I first got this sort of offer of a video production company job, and I was in this secure job, I'd been there 7 years. They said to me, why don't you come and just work with us for a week and see how you get on? And they actually funnily enough, they had a trip to Barcelona where they needed an extra pair of hands. So I booked a week off from the job, my full-time job, went off with this video production company, filmed for a week in Barcelona, and then came back. And then I found myself back after an amazing week and I worked for free. I wasn't paid for that week. I just went there to get the experience because although I kind of knew what I was doing professionally is a different level. I can film my dad's wedding, but you can't just throw me into a wedding someone's paid for. So I did that week. And like you said, it was almost like exactly what you've said. I tested the waters and I loved it. And they liked me and they ended up offering me a job. But it was the first day back at the office job, sat there, with this PC, I couldn't lift my head I couldn't even look at my keyboard. I was like, even if they don't offer me this job, I have to do that for a living. And so I feel like I prepared well in a way. But like you've said, it can easily fail, and then that security's gone.
I say I was lucky. When I started taking my PT initially seriously was when I got made redundant from my rugby coaching job.
Oh, so you kind of forced.
But for 2 years, I fought it, and I was like, I need to do this thing.
Yeah,
I need to do this thing. And I remember opening my laptop in the evening and starting to kind of create like, what would my brand be called, and what would I do, and who would I work with, and all those kind of things. And when the questions got hard, I shut my laptop.
Shut the laptop.
That's enough for today.
Yeah.
And because I got a job, I got the income coming in.
Yeah.
The minute I got made redundant, it was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Now what? That laptop opened and it didn't shut until I was done.
Yeah.
And within 3-4 days, all that stuff I've been trying to do over the past few years.
It's fight or flight, isn't it? Yeah. You just
I just got it done. So that's why I say, like, you've got to take the step and then figure it out as you go.
Yeah.
There is no other way.
Yeah.
If you're going to try and figure this stuff out first, you'll be there forever. You'll never take that leap.
Yeah.
One, you'll never figure out what it is you want, because we figure that stuff out through doing the work. You know, like I made a joke at the start where we were talking about what I do. You know more about what I do, about what my title is, than I do.
Yeah.
Right? That's how much it changes.
Yeah.
Because 1 minute I'm a brand consultant, next minute I'm a whatever you said.
Yeah.
Right. And then
rewind the tape.
Yeah, and it changes because it evolves as I evolve. As the more clients I work with, I kind of go, actually, where I help best is here.
Yeah.
You know, it's not business. It's more this.
Yeah.
It's not brand. It's more this.
So
you know?
Essentially, what you're saying is you can take the leap, do it, but do it like strategically, tactically.
100%.
You know, have multiple options and a backup plan, and then go for it. Test the water maybe on the before you do.
I think first of all, it's really, really important that we understand ourselves first.